I never met a party I didn't want to crash.
Why the hell am I being attacked by symmetry? Go away. Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Evil Genius 2. I'm actually really lucky this game has autosaves, because apparently I didn't save it manually after the last episode. And so here I am starting the game up, and friggin' I get the alert that we've got hitmen, even though we got him in the last episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the... Is my volume... Okay. We saw this at the end of the last episode, so I'm skipping that. Alright, so we've got symmetry. She's doing symmetry things, but she's been tagged. So it looks like everything's fine. That'll take care of itself. So we also have a lot of money. Finally, we are fully recovered after the last couple disasters. Iris, you were cool for like the whole last session.
Can admit when she's beaten. Too bad I'm better than great.
And you didn't bother me at all. And now you're blathering incessantly again. I hope that works itself out. Maybe she's just going through all of the training issues. Yep, now she's talking about mercenaries. Right. Now are you going to do another class? Yeah, you are. Okay, Iris is just going to be cranky and blathery. Let's find another option to do here. Did I say option? I meant mission. Well, I guess we don't really need anything. Yeah, I guess we may as well continue the main story. So, before we get started, I do want to mention that I really want to thank you guys for not spoiling the whole thing with John Steele. Those episodes finally just came up, and like, as I'm recording this, they went up this week. It's just surprising to me that even though I try to stay media blind when it comes to things like that, sometimes there are spoilers that are given, especially if just random YouTube comments or whatever. So it is a testament to how awesome you all are as my community that you didn't spoil anything for me. I really appreciate that. All right, let's grab Trouble Agent and see what... No, you know what? No. Let's go for the military first. Karate is the spice of life.
Get it?
What is... Whatever.
Look, I don't usually care, but are you okay? You weren't nearly as bloodthirsty in that last gunfight.
It's just, well, it's all the same, isn't it? Pull trigger, blot out the screams, pull trigger. Occasionally I reload, but even that's dull. Killing indiscriminately has lost the shine.
Things have been a little quiet around here lately. Okay, I'm in. What do you need?
Was there more to that? Oh, I need a challenge.
Maybe I could use my bare hands. Bring them in alive. That'll be a real challenge.
Okay. Well, we will happily get you a... What is going on over here? Oh, it's an investigator. They probably came in through the side door. Okay. All units, please return to the desk.
I do like to...
Alright, so let's go kidnap a martial artist on the world stage. This looks like a good place. Yep, let's kill the heat. And then grab it. If Bola wants to try to stick her stupid face into the situation, she's more than welcome to try. The security setup here seems to still completely work. Keeping everybody at this table works. Sometimes soldiers come in through the side door, and they just immediately get put on camera and die. So everything's going pretty well. I still want to set up some sort of trap here, but I can't think of any trap that really works out. Ideally, I kind of want to put the flamethrowers here. Fake safe. No rogue can resist a challenge, so keep them occupied and vulnerable to discovery. Oh, interesting. Part of the issue is the way I've... Oh, knockout gas. Someone was telling me that this is very efficient, so I guess, I mean, let's put a couple down. What's the worst that can happen, right? I mean, other than it hitting my own people, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Ooh, ha ha ha!
I want that minion.
Capture that minion before he leaves, or she, they. Get your ass over here. Anyway, I must not have the flamethrower researched right now, but if it was a 2... I know I'm speaking in half sentences. If it was too wide, I would put it here. I'm wondering if I should turn this section into a corridor and... Oh, I can't turn this section into a corridor. Ah. Because of the way I've got my flooring shape. Wait, yes I could. I could actually do it. Anyway, my point is I kind of want to put a flamethrower on this wall and see if that helps me. But I guess when the enemies come, they don't come that far in. They don't have a chance to. And although it's not probably the safest strategy to put Emma this close to the front line, she's backed up by her 5 henchmen and also all of the guards and such. So whenever there's a threat who comes in through the side door, they die real quick. We're not in too bad of shape. In fact, my biggest problem right now is my lack of space in the training room. I really should break this up somehow and put the scientists elsewhere. I just don't want to spend the money of having to move a lot of my setup around. But I guess once I get my last diggy-do, I could almost... No, I could put the lab here, but then I wouldn't have room for the scientist training devices.
This is going to stay.
Oh yeah, we could just put them in the basement. Duh. I don't have anything else going on down here. Oh, that would be perfect. Okay. Do I have my last diggy-do? Hold on, let's,
Your henchman is in combat.
let's get those out of there. I can't remember if I researched the last diggy-do yet. Layer. No, we were working on it and then never finished. Okay, so we'll chase that one once I'm done with my current one, which is to get a little extra broadcast signal. The only reason I'm worrying about that one now is because we're up to 72%, so that shouldn't take very long to get to. Why is no one at the table? Do we get attacked again?
Loud and
Like, I don't even
clear.
notice. I don't even notice because it's so quick when investigators or whatever arrive through the side door. And keeping it fully open at all times has been a benefit, since they show up on camera and then immediately get very upset. So, yes, this should work pretty well.
Task complete.
Hey, there we go. That didn't take long. We've got ourselves some martial artists
Where
now.
are your weapons?
I am the weapon.
What ammunition do you take? How do I reload you?
Protein bars. Mostly.
Sounds naughty, Emma. Alright, let's do our last story mission, because Wait. Who is this? Wait, why do we suddenly have more flippin' missions here? Oh, the Parasite wants to play, huh? Alright. Come on, Parasite.
Miss Foxworth, glad I caught you. I was just thinking it had been too long since I watched an Agent Steele die.
You know, whenever someone wasted time gloating to John, he'd always turn the tables, escape, and kill them.
Are you counting that time I launched him into space? Because he wasn't able to turn that table or escape or kill me.
But you're not John Steele, are you? Just an up-jumped secretary who can't get over... What was that noise?
Oh, sorry. That was my team, using this core to hack your network. You just compromised every base you have.
Damn you, Foxworth!
And all because you couldn't resist a good gloat. Be ready. My agent shall come to call soon enough.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him. Stop, steal, or rather, the parasites on the world stage. I need martial artists there. I need biologists there. Oh gosh. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to get into other sections. That one I can do. And that's pretty low heat. Let's see. So we've got one in the Eastern Patriot and one in Central Hammer. Well, I'm going to go into those areas,
The research has been completed.
but I kind of assume that it's going to be a little sticky to get out of there. Heat gain to region 200, but it's in 15 minutes. Yeah, I should be able to get through this one quickly enough that it won't matter. But, the biologist thing is going to be a little rough because I don't even have that many. So let's queue up temporarily 20 biologists. And we'll reduce that number once we do that mission. The only problem with my current strategy is we are getting a lot of soldiers showing up. We're taking care of them okay, but they are being kind of a pain in the ass. However, it's such an easily handleable problem. Handleable? It's such an easily handled problem. Words. Unlike English. That it's really not a big deal. And it's all green, which means it's all saber, which means it's all because I'm just sucking Africa's resources out of the continent. So this is fine. It's just a bit of a pain in the ass.
Nobody this million.
But it's really safe. Like, this may just be my default strategy in other runs going forward. All we have to do is exploit Saber,
The scheme has succeeded.
and we should be good to go. That was efficient. So I'm working on a little, very basic strategy that's absolutely working. We just pulled in Blue Saint, and the reason I lured him was because he was coming anyway. Now that I've taken him down, I'm going to lure X.
I've got truth and justice locked and loaded.
Because as soon as he shows up, we can take him out, and then I can worry about going in there and doing the John Steele mission. I mean, the Parasite mission. Because if I can take him on my terms, this becomes a lot easier. So he's somewhere now. He's here. Let's see if we can find him. He may be in a power room. He may be in a control room. I keep finding friggin' Janet's nonsense everywhere. I mean, Dr. Ming's nonsense. Where are you, Agent X? I know you're here. Well, we found his investigators. And just take her out. We don't need to keep her alive. Where is, why do they keep getting the capture tags on them? Oh, they must have spawned in here in the prison. Okay. I still haven't found X, but he's got to be close by. Well, if X is here, I have no idea where he is. I cannot find him at all, so we're just going to move on and do the Parasite mission here. And meanwhile, we'll just continue working on... Oh, that's not going to matter. No, never mind, don't worry about that one. In fact, this is such a pain in the ass. Let's just destroy this. We can build it back up later. And then back over here. Still need my martial artists. This one I can do. We've got the biologists now. Alright, so we're working on it. I'm going to have What's-Her-Face get over here and tell everybody to prioritize being martial artists. I'm having a weird issue now that my middle mouse button doesn't always want to work. I don't know if that's hardware or software. First time I've had this problem. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that problem's taking care of itself. Anyway, this is a bit annoying. I can't really turn the camera right now, but I can with my keys, so it's not something I can't do. Just a bit strange. Anyway, we are working on the parasites. We've done the 5 missions we had to do. So now there are going to be 5 parasite trainees around here. I can't remember what they look like other than they just have these icons over their heads, the speech bubbles. Not seeing anything at the moment. We also expanded our vault a little bit. We have a little less power in the base now, unfortunately. However, we've got a little bit more money. So what I'm going to do is in this next time skip, I'm going to move the lab
A
downstairs
scheme has succeeded.
along with the scientist training. Okay, that's going to be a oh, see, now I can sometimes rotate it and sometimes I can't. Very strange. No, you know what? What I'm going to do next is get the final diggy do.
Research has begun.
Then I'll move the lab because then I'll be able to carve it exactly the way I want to carve it. And with the lab moved downstairs, we can change all of this over into the training room
Salaries paid.
or more for the military minions. So they'll have a ton more room up here. Oh wait, are those the parasite trainees? Apparently they are. I wasn't even paying attention. They just wandered into the kill zone and got the shit beaten out of them.
To see me perform before they die.
Well, there's 3. Not sure where the other 2 are, but I'll find them. Oh, is it these guys? Yep, there
Find
they
that
are.
intruder and kill.
We'll just bring the heat on these guys.
Your henchman is in combat.
The name of steel can survive anything.
Yeah, can it? Couldn't survive the Pyro shoving his flamethrower right up the agent's butt.
Tell me, Miss Foxworth, are you starting to have second thoughts about picking a fight with an enemy like me?
You'd think that, but the truth is, I've been in this fight so long, I barely know who I am without it. So no second thoughts for me. I'm glad to have an enemy like you. You make my life make sense.
Yeah, well that's your problem, Foxworth. That has no bearing on a certain spy from my past. You're doing way more harm to his name than I ever did.
On this, we understand each other. So you understand when I say, I won't hold back in our next encounter.
Were we holding back in this one?
Nor will I. The Steel program has dozens of top agents in its ranks, and I promise you shall face them all.
Whatever. Okay, any other interesting side mission for the moment? Who is this? Each time you steal a unique item, you prevent others from enjoying it. It's glorious, but the art world is vicious. Oh, that one. Carl something or other. Yeah, pass. Alright. Oh, who hunts the hunter? So I had a nice comment from... Hold on, let me get the name properly. Or I shouldn't say... I mean, yes, it was a nice comment, but she also had a question. I want to get the name right. Lirale? I didn't ask how it's pronounced. Lirale? Who has been just wonderful. Shout out to you. I appreciate it. And she had asked me in DMs why I said I hate Sir Daniel the last time
Salaries
I encountered him, or when I decided to pass on his mission. And I wanted to explain that real quick. I don't hate Sir Daniel as a player. As a player, he's awesome. As a player, he has an interesting concept. His story is fine. Where are my henches? That's the only reason we got so many candy bars right now. There we go. Iris has shown up, Janet's shown up and immediately died. The mercenaries are starting to show up. I only have 134 minions. Okay, we are currently in minor recovery mode. I didn't realize we had so few.
Pyro.
It's probably just because we don't have enough people to train up right now. Yeah, we only have 17 workers. Oh, look at our muscle count. Yeah, no wonder we're getting rocked. Okay, that's fine. Because we've got the money. We can certainly load up on the yellow shirts and then just get them trained up. I just have to hold off doing anything too crazy for a minute. Anyway, so she asked me why I hate Sir Daniel, and I only hate him as an evil genius because his mission is annoying. Like, he's got that mission where he makes a bunch of plant pots all over your base. It's just obnoxious to clean it up. So I hate him from an evil genius perspective. As a player, he's fine. But, you know, he's trying to mess with my plan, so he can go die in a fire. Preferably by the Pyro. I was going to time skip to it, but the speed ups seem to be popular.
A scheme has
So,
succeeded.
let's start the speed up music and make ourselves a new lab and a new training room for our scientist minions. Okay. I don't know how long that took, or how long that time skip was for, but that was a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that I need to subtract about 4 minutes from my... Actually, it probably isn't. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This episode might go a little long or a little short. So I'm going to hold off doing any more work until that's done, because that was so expensive and so time-consuming that it's probably not going to be that easy to get that entire situation under control. As we're going to need a lot more money, and so I'm going to have to hold out regardless until we've got the money coming in. I need to pay attention in case one of the super agents show up. So I'm just going to hold off. We're going to see where we're at by the time that gets built, and then go from there. I love watching the yellow shirts work, man. It's so much more satisfying than in Evil Genius 1, where they just kind of had to hide the room in red for a few minutes and then show it. I mean, I'm sure that was a technical choice, and that's fine. I just really like the style of Evil Genius 2, the way it's done, and it's very satisfying to see your little yellow shirts doing the job and working tile by tile to make everything nice and perfect. The labs are almost done, but we're about to have a very bad money crunch. Yep, right there. But I think it'll be okay. We paid most of the mini-ends, and I think it should be fine. I mean, we have all the morale setups right now. Yeah, everything seems to be done. We have beds everywhere. That is probably well overkill on beds. But it's not a huge deal because beds don't cost power, just a little bit of cash. And everyone seems to be training okay. Yeah, everything seems fine. That's okay if we have a minor moment of
A trap has been triggered.
some morale issues. Let's see. Actually, that's good. Hearing that the trap's been triggered,
Capture that minion.
that's really helpful. Having a trap that
If you're sure
just
you have the
triggers
story.
on
Seize
minions
that minion.
who are deserting. That's great, because then we can get them captured and get them reacquainted with what I need them to do. Okay, so that seems to have worked. We've got the lab moved, so now I'm going to retool the training room to prioritize having more military minions being trained here. Okay, minor changes to the training room. I didn't put down any additional places. I just saw 2 yellow shirts leave. Whatever. I didn't put down any new morale boosters or anything here because I figure that the military minions are so close to this central room that it should be fine. Also, downstairs, the reason I left some open space here, this was not a weird aesthetic choice. This is because we'll eventually have the object that allows us to temporarily have more smarts for the science minions, and that's what I'm going to put down there. And then we'll put the same temporary machines, but for
Salaries
muscle minions
paid.
up here, since they're relatively close. The deception minions could probably use them too, but it's not going to be that useful, so I don't particularly care. And the rest of this should be pretty
We
self-explanatory.
captured a minion.
So I stopped my timer entirely because I have a feeling
Stop bothering that minion immediately.
that I'm going to be over 30 minutes regardless once we're done with this base retooling. So I figure I'll just play this out and we'll see where we're at. Okay. Yep, finish up, guys.
Low on power.
Yeah, that's going to be another problem. I'll handle that in the next little bit too, but yeah, there we go. All right, yeah, we only have 5 power. That is a problem. However, it is not an unfixable problem. Why is this not done yet? Who needs to fix the dirt? All right, I'll figure that out in the next episode, and then we can go from there. Should be good otherwise. Everyone's hungry, but I'm sure they'll take care of that here in a second. So, yeah, everything's looking good in the base. We've got everything retooled. We have the different classes of minions segregated. Should be pretty simple. I think the last thing I'm going to do, we'll cancel this.
Available.
And then hopefully that fixes whatever is going on over here. Oh, yep, I see the yellow shirt running over here now. So something just got a little wonky with the pathfinding for a moment. There we go. There we go. Everything's good now. So that's going to do it for today. I suppose in the next episode I'll expand the power grid. We'll hit that last minion type, and then we'll proceed with the main story. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another episode after I touch this up a little bit. Me and my aesthetics.